A solemn moment of silence has been observed across the United States to mark 14 years since the 9/11 terror attacks. Among those closest to the catastrophe were New York's firefighters, and some have spoken with 9 News about their long and difficult road to recovery.
On Manhattan's Lower East Side, Battalion 4. They call this place Fort Pitt. Their motto, home of the brave.
I've worked with heroic people over the years, but none of us as an individual considers ourselves to be a hero per se.
Under siren, this station house is just 10 minutes from Ground Zero. There are not many here who didn't lose mates when the Twin Towers came down.
It's a pain that never goes away, but over time, all of us that live through it are trying to get to a place where it's no longer that you focus on the hurt and the terrible thing that happened, but you try to get to a place where you're celebrating that person's life.
In the meal room, the jokes come easy.
Nobody's telling anybody.
The banter fast. But behind the bravado, there are the memories. 343 firefighters died on 9/11. It was on a shift not unlike this, but the call came 14 years ago. The World Trade Center was under attack.
We had a few buildings blow up from, undetected gas leaks, so we're very cautious about it now.
It happened on Battalion Chief Phil Tofano's birthday. He no longer celebrates it.
But now I try to use it as a day where I'm celebrating the friends that were lost and trying to keep their memory alive.
Working alongside these firefighters, you can't help but wonder what the next call out will be, and you can't help but fear that it may be a terrorist attack. It was, after all, a French TV camera crew riding along with the FDNY that captured the images we'll never forget.
It doesn't seem like it's 14 years. It always seems like it just happened.
The road to recovery has been long and hard. For many, too hard. Captain Frank Lido heads the FDNY's Counselling Service Unit.
Firefighters are resilient. They are strong people, but sometimes their cup gets full.
Mental health and mental health treatment was kind of viewed as a weakness for many years, especially in a profession like this. You're supposed to be a big macho guy who could solve any problem.
That's changed. The stigma lifted.
Firefighting and emergency responders see terrible things every day. It doesn't take a catastrophe like September 11th to have us recognize that.
In New York, Simon Boda, 9 News.